Hello again. Following on from what I said about percentages yesterday, I thought it might be worth looking at a concrete example of how they work in practice to illustrate the points which I made. In the description to this video, I give a link to the website of the British Parliament. This will enable you to download a document published in September called UK Prison Population Statistics. Turn to page 15. You will find the religions to which people in British prisons belong. You will observe that 46% of the British population are Christian and that 44% of prisoners are also Christian. In other words, being a Christian does not seem to be associated with increased criminality. It doesn't seem to make any difference whether you're a Christian or not. Now look at the percentages for Muslims. Although they make up only 7% of the population, 18% of prisoners are Muslim. This tells us that there may well be an association between being a follower of Islam and committing serious crime. Of course, it may tell us simply that many Muslims in this country are poor, or something like that, and more likely to commit crimes. But at the very least, we can see a connection here between Islam and criminality. Now look at Hindus. 2% of the population are Hindu, but 0% of prisoners are Hindu. That's 0. There aren't any Hindus in British prisons. Interesting, no? Hindus are less likely to be sent to prison than other people. Why is it that Muslims are more than twice as likely to end up in prison, but Hindus far less likely? You see, without percentages, we wouldn't be able to see something like this. Of course, it may well be that mythical beast Islamophobia is at work, causing the police and courts to pick unfairly on Asians, and so send lots of Muslims to prison. That might be convincing, were it not for the fact that Hindus and Muslims both as a rule have their family origins in the Indian subcontinent, at least in this country, and look identical to the unpractised eye. This suggests that religion really might be involved as a factor. At the very least, we can say confidently that Muslims in this country are more likely to be sent to prison than Hindus, although we cannot say why that might be. This is why we must always compare percentages when thinking about matters relating to ethnicity and religion, rather than relying simply upon random individual cases.